Hi everyone, thank you for checking out this video. Today's 5 exercises are going to be targeting core strength, glute strength, spine mobility, hip mobility, pelvic posture and stability as well. All things that are useful in our everyday life, but also really helpful for you golfers out there, where it's critical for that power transfer between the lower body and the upper body. To prevent things like sway or slide if you have any of those issues, and generally just good sequencing of backswing. If you've got good core strength, hip mobility and glute strength, then you're going to have a much better swing. So anyway, with that in mind, we're going to come over onto our hands and knees. The first one is called a bird dog. Hands are in underneath your shoulders, knees are in underneath your hips. Scoop in your belly and hold it. Pull your navel back towards your spine. You're going to take out your left leg, squeeze the glute of your left leg, and then press your hand out and hold. Bring it back into center. Try not to move the spine at all. Press out with the other leg, squeeze the glute, take the other hand off, hold. You're going to repeat that for a total of 12 times, and then you're going to come into the next exercise, which is cat-cow. Again, this one is good for spinal and hip mobility. So you're going to drop your head, look towards your knees. Now I want you to tuck your pelvis under, really tuck it under, and press your back towards the ceiling. Really scoop navel to spine, really round that thoracic part of your spine. And then you're going to lift your head, keeping the arms straight. Drop your chest towards the floor and lift your tailbone towards the ceiling. Again, drop the head. Pull in, round, tuck the tailbone under, pelvic tilt, press the back to the ceiling. Lift the head, let the chest come through, lift the tailbone. Again, very slowly, repeat those 12 times, and then come on to your next exercise. It's called a clamshell. So you can either have your head down flat or have your hands supporting your head if that feels more comfortable. Knees are bent, hips are stacked on top of each other, and your feet are squeezing together. You're going to think about squeezing the glute of the top leg as you pull your knees up, keeping my ankles and my heels squeezing together and bringing it back down. Lift, squeeze into that glute. So here we are working the glute, squeezing into that, strengthening it, and also creating better hip mobility. If you find this fairly easy, you could put a band over your shins or over your thighs and just keep working a little bit harder. So again, 12 of those. Repeat on the other side, obviously. And then you're going to come back into the next one, which is called prone trunk rotation. You're going to take your hands down beside you, relax your shoulders, press your back towards the mat. Lift your knees up and hold your feet up. So not here, keep those legs lifted. And then what I'd like you to do is take your knees over to the right as far as you can, keeping your shoulders on the floor. Again, very important to be able to separate upper body from lower body when you're playing golf. Slowly to the other side. Breathe in, breathe out. If you can do this slowly, that would be much better for you. You'll really start to enable the core abs, muscle groups there that will do all the control work. Good. And then our last one, placing your feet down, your hands come a little bit more beside you. Take one leg out. So it's not here towards the ceiling, it's down, squeeze your knees together. Push through the heel that's of the foot on the floor. Lift your hips up, squeeze your glutes, press, and bring it back down. Squeeze, lift, bring it back down. Like the rest of the exercises, repeat that 12 times, and then change to the other side. And then if you want to, go back through again 2 or 3 times, and that is your workout for the week. Thank you very much for joining me, guys. Bye-bye.